Hello, hello, hello. Ah, how is everybody doing? So, I, like usual, need to test out my streams, see if they are working fine. Oh, whoops, already messed that up. Oh, okay, let's see. How do you sound? Uh, I don't know. Looks a little laggy, like before. Yeah, I think it's the Twitch that's always causing it. Every time that I have Twitch open, it just lags a bit for some reason. But if I close it, it's probably going to be okay now, isn't it? Oh, why is my live thing off? Hello. No, it does seem to be lagging a little bit. Why does that keep turning off? Come on, stop it. Just work fine. Why do you have to why do you have to be like this? Come on. You got it. You can work. Maybe it's just my internet. Maybe these settings are just too high for my internet to handle. But I doubt it. I mean, I have such a fast upload speed. I genuinely don't understand. I don't know what the issue is. Same thing was happening last time. My VPN is not on this time, so I know that's not the issue. Maybe it's the encoding. I did fuck around with the settings a little bit. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It's really laggy. I gotta do something about that. Let me try change this. Did that make it better? Does seem like it's working a little better now. Looks fine. How about the other stream? Is it that when I have two open that I'm watching myself that it messes with it? It's always so annoying when this happens. Why does it keep like turning off like that? I just want to watch it live. I keep clicking the live button and it just keeps going back to the playback. Uh, hmm. I don't know. Super annoying. I'm gonna go into my live separately. I hate having to do this every time. It's always such a pain. I mean, it looks fine in the stream manager. How about this one? How is it looking here? I mean, it looks fine there as well. Yeah, so I really don't understand. Maybe it is looking fine. Maybe I'm just overreacting, but it's really hard to know. Like, I wish I had other people to give me feedback on how it looks. Because it's like I just can't check it myself. Twitch is still unstable for some goddamn reason. Genuinely don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm looking at it through Stream Manager and I should just check it on my actual page. Let me try that because I always look at it through Stream Manager. Maybe the Stream Manager is just shit there. It's like as soon as I open it, as soon as I open Twitch, the YouTube one starts slowing down too. So I don't understand what's happening with that. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully it's not too bad. So then, what are we going to be doing today? So today, hold on, actually, I'm not ready yet. I want to open the chat just to make sure that it's working. And my internet's really struggling. What is happening? Okay. There we go. That's fine. Good enough. Okay. Anyway, I don't have much planned today. I have a few things I need to fix, but I really don't have much planned. So I'm just gonna do whatever it is that I gotta do. Man, almost 8 minutes just to set up. Brutal. It's annoying I have to do it every time too. But anyway, so let's go into the main view. You're not true anymore. Let me change that. What would this be considered? Writing important guides. That's fine, I guess. So you can just plop down on the corner. Don't know if that's blocked by anything, maybe the left corner. And on the main screen, same thing. Oh, starting a bit late today too. So we'll probably, well, we will end sooner. Might end sooner in general. I don't know. Depends how much I get through. So my plans this morning, before I start, my plan this morning was to use one of my friend's accounts to simulate what it would be like to work on somebody else's business manager on Facebook. Because I only know how it works from my side since I haven't worked on somebody else's yet. And I really wanted to test that out. But I kept having issues with it. It's so annoying how difficult it is to just make like a spare account or even just create an account on Facebook. So because I didn't want to get banned, I didn't want to like create another account because I know that they take the face verification sometimes and they track like your IP address and where you signed in from and stuff. So I didn't want to risk getting banned. So I asked a friend of mine to make an account and give it to me. And he did. And I tried to use it. And it just keeps getting restriction after restriction after restriction. And I can't do shit. Like anything I try to do, it's like, oh, you can't do this. So you used automated systems, which I did not, and other bullshit like that. This is what happens when a program is ran entirely by bots. It's extremely annoying. And I can't even like ask Facebook what's going on because they don't have live support. But they don't have any support from what I know. I remember when I was looking around for emails or phone numbers or anything, just couldn't find anything. So that kind of destroyed what I was planning to do today. I was originally going to do that. Now I can't. So instead, I thought, okay, I got to change around then how I'm going to gain access and try to write some kind of guides for myself as to like just vaguely what it is that I have to remember to do, what I have to look out for. Like for example, if they don't have a business manager and it's a new thing that they're setting up, that like they have to set up their ad accounts to even give me access and set up their pages and stuff. But it seems like I don't even know how I would handle that because it seems like whenever you make a new account, they just like destroy you. Facebook just ices your account and it gets blocked for so long. So I wonder what that would even be like. It's like imagine getting a client and you're like, hey, we're gonna launch this thing fast. They try to make an account and it gets stuck in the process. You gotta wait weeks for it to fix itself. Sometimes it won't fix itself. You have to create a new one. Incredibly frustrating. Really super sucks. But whatever, you know, you gotta deal with it. So I'm just gonna be fixing some of my forms and such that I was using before. We actually did an onboarding form thing already a couple days ago. And I thought I was finished with it, but now because of this new problem, I'm gonna have to go back in. Gonna have to tweak some stuff. I made a new guide on for them to give me their like business manager ID and stuff, and I just have to think through the logic for that. And yeah, that's about it. Oh man, I'm tired today. So it might be a little bit quieter this time because I might have to focus a little bit because there's some thinking involved that I'm gonna have to do with this. So there's that. But yeah, other than that, we can get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tweak this onboarding form to fix it up a little bit. Let me just, oh, okay, well, don't know why that happened. I hate when that happens, when everything on my monitor goes down. Whatever. I want to make sure that this fits nicely. All right, so like I said, I made a new guide, which is here, which I've added it. You can access it through the Google Drive. And it's for them to give access to their account. Originally, what I was planning to do is to have them put in my business manager ID and send me the access directly. But I think it would be easier to just walk them through the process and have them give me their ID so I could send the request. Because if I have them do it, they might get a bit confused as to which permissions they need to give. Whereas when they give the thing to me, I can select whatever permissions that I need, and then all I have to do is approve it. Now, one thing that I'm not entirely sure of, which I think I know what happens, but I'm not completely sure. And it's what happens when they don't have an account previously. So when I was trying to set up the account with my friend's email, what happened was I tried to like give access to that account to myself, but there was nothing there to give access to because the account was fresh. So they didn't have ad accounts, they didn't have an Instagram connection or anything. So that's a problem because they need to be able to set those up. So I reckon that probably during the onboarding process, I should like have them share their screen or something so I could take a look at it. And so I could, you know, tell them what they need to set up, like the ad accounts they need to set up and whatnot. But I can't test that, which is super annoying because of all the goddamn restrictions I keep getting on that account. So I'm probably just gonna have to guess some of it, figure some of it out on the process, in the process when we're actually doing it. But it's just a little annoying because it's gonna make for like a not very streamlined experience. But I think there's not really any other option that I have in regards to that. So that's how it's gonna have to be. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this, and if you're curious about the guide itself, I'll open it here so you can take a quick look at it. In case it helps anybody, I don't know if it would, but Facebook themselves have their own webpage where they explain how to give access to your account ID. But I decided to make my own guide for it because I thought it looks a little bit nicer. And it's a little easier to understand because the other one is quite vague. It's like, you know, click here, do this, but you can't see it. Whereas I can add in these little boxes. The Facebook one also doesn't mention to change your what's it called? Your business portfolio, which I thought is important to mention because some clients might have more than one, and if they give me access to the wrong one, that would be bad. So I made this guide, and I think I'm not gonna make a guide for setting up the account because well, I'm not sure. Maybe I should because it already had all of the pages that you need. So what I mean by that is when you open this, yeah, you can see here it teaches you how to set up your business portfolio, but then it also has all these hyperlinks, which is like add a page to your portfolio, add ad accounts, connect an Instagram account to your business portfolio, set up a metapixel. And these are all relevant. And I don't think I can do this for them. So it might be valuable to just have these here. And when they're sharing screen with me, I could go through it with them. And it'd be a little bit less confusing to navigate probably, because if I made it in one single document, I mean, I guess I could just do it in order. That is a possibility. But for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. And I just need to pretty much rephrase this and set it up so that there's more input boxes so they could actually submit their business ID and stuff. So, like I said earlier, it's probably going to be a little bit quieter just because there's some focus I might need for this. I'm also a little bit tired today. So, there's that. How to grant access to your Meta business portfolio. Yeah, so this part I don't need anymore. I'm actually gonna show this because it's quite dark. Should I mention this as well? Because in this guide I do say that you should provide please enter the information in step 4 of the guide below. Please enter the information requested in step 4 of the guide below. Is that necessary? I guess I could just put the table straight in here. So once yes, once that is a yes, what I want to happen is no, actually, this needs to come earlier. So this needs to become a short answer, short answer. Yeah, short. They're all short answers. Business portfolio ID, and then another short business portfolio. Is that how I should say it? I guess maybe I should just say name. Name. And email. Business portfolio ID, name, email. Nice. Why is this so small? Is this a different font size? Or am I going crazy? No, they do kind of look the same actually. Hide that. Okay, now I need to hide you, and hide you. So when do you have business portfolio is yes, show blocks. Where's the one currently selected? This, click here, portfolio ID, short answer, name, email. Yes. So whenever I click yes, this should appear. If you click no, nothing happens. So now, if they click no, okay, so now this is where some of the thinking has to happen. Guess I could have them give me access to their ad account. Do you need a page? That's a good question. Do you need a page in Facebook business profile to create an ad account? You don't. I wonder how the ads are run then. Because usually I've seen them run through the accounts. I mean, this could also just be a blatant lie. You know how Google AI does. It's like you should smoke 2 to 3 cigarettes a day. You know what it do. Okay, so I need them to create an ad account. So, and add an Instagram account. Well, can you advertise on Instagram without an Instagram account? Let's see, a little bit of research. Hire to run Facebook ads. My past experience, always need to set up is this. However, freelancer convince means you have to open an Instagram account. Never been the case. You can always, you always can run them without an Instagram account, but when someone sees your ad and tries to check out your profile, if there's no profile, just some instant experience type of page, which redirects you to Facebook, it often comes off as shady. Okay. That's an interesting point. I guess I could write that down. Let me create a document for everything that we're going to come across today. Account management guide. Client management guide. Very creative name. So you don't need an Instagram account to run ads on Instagram, nor do you need a Facebook page. But you should create these, because if you don't, then it might appear shady, because if someone clicked on your ad, they won't have a profile to get redirected to. And what else did they say? Instant experience type of page redirect you to Facebook. Okay, anyway, that's true anyway. So there's that. So they need to create a Facebook page if they don't have one, and create plus connect an Instagram account if as well if they don't have one. They then need to create an ad account. What else? Metapixel, I should be able to make on their behalf, I believe. You may want to create a data set. I think you can. Can you create? Yeah, you could really see all my search history here. Isn't that embarrassing? Some of these aren't mine though. Yeah, most of them aren't actually. I lost my train of thought. Can you create? What was I thinking? Jeez, the thought really evaporated out of my head. Metapixel on behalf of a client. Using your own or the client's business manager. Grant you access to their assets. Client must have their own business manager account. You will need your own as well. Behalf of feature to manage client's pixel and associated assets. So I have a Facebook ads account where I'm running ads, but I need to set up the Facebook pixel to track conversions. I have 2 different clients who want to run Facebook ads. I'm an ad on a respective page. Do I set up one pixel in my account and then have them install it on their websites, or how do I go about this? Yeah, you shouldn't run. This is a different question. Okay. So can I create? It's a bit confusing. This is why I really wanted to test this using like a friend's account, but just wasn't working. I couldn't get it to work. And they just kept restricting the account. Let me check out the ads manager on my own side real quick. Okay. Okay. Events manager. You know what I could test quickly is try to do it on the opposite way. But I already have a pixel, so I'm not sure how that would work. Let me try to set up an account with... Actually, I already have an account. Let me open up my friend's business account so I could see if maybe I could get his business ID and try and set it up from my side and then see if that works. Oh, there's a setup guide. Oh, I didn't know that even exists. Add a page, add Instagram profile, invite people, create an ad account. That's quite helpful, actually. Maybe I don't need guides after all. I'll make a note of that. You set up a new business manager account and you click settings. There is a setup guide which shows you how to add a page, Instagram profile, and add account. That's helpful. So, business info. Let me grab this. You can't see what's going on right now because of the portfolio IDs. I don't really want to leak those. Sorry. I know, how dare I? Why can I find what I need? Okay, here we go. Partners. Add partner. Give a partner access to your assets. Now ask a partner to assign you to their assets. Get started. Contact email is that. Portfolio is this. And then your business's role, agency, partner's role, brand or business. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Okay, so I do have everything available here, which I can look at. So I'm actually gonna, since I'm recording this, I'm gonna look at all of these options so I'd have them saved for later. View pixels, manage pixels. Yeah, that would be important. Okay, so we can create, edit, and view pixels. Add or remove pixel events. Okay, that's great. That's awesome that that's an option. Let me see then actually. Can you create like entire accounts? Pages. Choose the type of access permissions you want to be able to assign people in your business. People in your partner will select specific access permissions to assign to you when they respond. Create and manage posts. Review and respond to comments. Send and respond to messages. Create, manage, and delete ads for the page. Okay. Switch into the page. Because I might not need these. Ad accounts. Create and edit ads. Access reports. Control ad account settings. Finance. Create and edit ads. Access. So it doesn't say anything about the actual ad accounts. Just about checking their stuff. Actually, you know what? I could still maybe test this out. I really hope that it doesn't get me in trouble by getting access to it though. Let me just see what happens. Full control, full control, full control, everything. If your business will place ads, will it need access for this partner? Will it need access to the partner's credit line? No. You want to have them set that up for themselves. Okay, good thing I moved it because there is a review. Did I do this backwards? This is really written in a confusing way. Which I may have set that up backwards. That's really confusing. Why is it written like that? Who do you want to partner with? Partners role. That's really confusing. It's like, is it talking about the perspective from my perspective or from their perspective? Give a partner access to business assets. Let me see the actual guide from Meta. Business who works with an agency or consultant. You can share your business assets. Okay. Must have full control of business portfolio. If they don't ask for it, partner must have a, yeah, whatever. Need your partner's business ID. Yes. Access to business assets. Maybe I can set up their ad accounts for them. Users, give a partner access to your assets. Is that what I clicked? No, add a partner and have them assign assets to your business. Yes. So then why is it written like that? Okay. This is so confusing, the your business role versus their business role. Level of access, click assign assets. I mean, I guess I just have to deal with that. Your business's role. So I'm assuming that's talking to me. I am I am agency. They are brand or business. We want full account, full control for all of it. Next. No. Oh, this is really confusing. Am I doing it backwards? Why is it like that? Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. I want to make sure that I'm not doing this backwards. Where was it? Need to scroll a little bit. I don't know how long ago this was. I haven't been here for a while. I don't even know which chat it's in. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Let's just see how it works out. I have it recorded either way. I will know if I need to switch it. Send request. I don't think these are meant to be like one over the other. I think it's just, yeah, whatever. Okay. So, seems like he gets an email. Then he needs to go to partners. Okay, so I think it is backwards. For Respond to request. Okay, they don't have any assets to give. That's good to know. So it says no business assets added. So you can't share assets you don't have. You can't just share access to your actual business manager account. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. When you send the request, they not accept what they share if they don't have anything to share. Oh, if they don't have an ad account, they cannot give access to an ad account. Therefore, you have to ask the client to set up the ad account page and Instagram account themselves. Hey there, how you doing? Hey brother. NK Kushwaha. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that poorly. How you doing? That's great. It seems like the shorts chat is working. Okay, because I always have my stream open on the side to see that shorts chat, but I wanted to see if it was working in the OBS after I set it up, and it is. So I'm gonna close that then. Join an AI automation agency. Well, not really. It's a digital marketing agency, but we do use some AI in the actual deliverable. So it's like half and half. It's not a direct AI automation agency though. Okay. So you can't accept roles you don't have. Okay. That's made note of that. Okay, so they need to set up all of this good stuff. Page, ad account, Instagram account. I can create pixels, so I don't think that... You know what? Let me take a look at this request again. Did I close their page? No. Okay. Good. I usually have a horrible habit of closing stuff as soon as I'm done with it. So didn't do that this time. Nice. Okay. Cool. Which type of automation / AI agent you see most probably like the best selling AI agent in automation? I mean, that's a really difficult thing to gauge. A lot of what sells best more so depends on how good you are at selling it. Rather, like, you can sell anything. You know, there's people that sell neck slapping massages, some like crystal healing bullshit, and people still buy it. So there's not really like a best thing. I guess the way that I would think about that is what's the easiest for you to provide. That's probably your best choice, rather than trying to focus on what sells best. If it gives some kind of benefit, if it solves a painful problem, then the only thing you need to worry about is how difficult is it to actually provide that service. So I hope that answers the question somewhat. But I could give some examples as well of stuff that does sell well. Like I see some people sell AI generated websites using something like bolt.new. I see like lead scraping tools, lead scraping automations that sell well. I actually built a few in the previous few streams. Like that's something that I could sell on its own as well, but I just gave it away for free. But that is stuff that you could definitely sell. It really mostly depends on your ability to sell, not so much the product. As long as the product solves some kind of problem, then you're good to go. You know, don't sell shoes to people with no feet, and you'll be fine. Where can I get clients for my ex ghostwriting agency? What are you ghostwriting for? Is it music or is it like blogs or what kind of ghostwriting do you do? It's an important question. That's why I'm asking. I'm just wondering who it's for and what it is that you do. It's like SMMA, but I specialize on X. Oh, okay. So you ghostwrite posts on X. That's what you do. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'd be the best person to talk to about that because that sounds like a very difficult thing to sell. Yeah, that sounds tough because X is not a super profitable platform either. At least compared to the others. Obviously, it can work. How come that's what you want to do? That's interesting. How long have you been doing that? Has it been working well? These are one AI sales closer agent, customer support agent, customer feedback agent, and voice agent. Um, so you want me to pick between those? Which one I think is best? Again, brother, you can sell any of them. They're all good. They're all valuable services. What determines whether or not they're sellable is how good you are at selling. I mean, personally, if I were to pick one, like customer support is fine, I guess. But like again, they're all if you pick the right niche, the right market, think of it like a starving market. There's this analogy that I have, which is imagine you opened up a burger restaurant and you could have any one superpower that puts you above every other restaurant. What would you choose? Well, some people would say the best burger, some people would say the best location, but the thing you really want most is to have a starving crowd. So, what that means is you got to find the people who need what you're selling the most. And if you find that, you can sell anything. If you find a specific thing that you want to sell, that you know how to make, that you're good at, and you find people who need it, because there's always people that need this stuff, well, then you'll be able to sell it regardless. There's not like you're worrying too much about very small things. You could sell anything. And all of those options you presented are valid options. They're good. You just got to pick one. You're overthinking it. And you shouldn't have strangers decide on that for you. I actually do it for entrepreneurs, finance, and self-help coaches. That's really interesting. Have you had clients already for it? And is the I guess yeah, no, that's already fairly niche. I also write YouTube scripts for the same category of people. I've learned a lot now, and I want to execute. Do you have any social proof? If you're doing like content, essentially, is what it is. Have you ran any successful pages anywhere? Either on YouTube or X, like you're saying. Have you had clients previously? Okay, there's that. So how am I going to go about the logic of that? Haven't had clients, taken courses, and had a few samples already. Samples in terms of like you made some sort of like mock-up project or something. But do you have any like any actual accounts that you've done it for, or are you just very new to it? Your review guide on how to grant access to your meta portfolio. Okay. If they click no, then this should appear. Right. Yeah, I'm quite new. Only been doing it for a couple of months now. Okay, so you don't have any actual like solid evidence. You don't have like a following or anything. Just stuff that you've written. All right. Well, the first thing I would say that I think that you should do is try to start your own account, either on X or on YouTube or wherever it is that you're writing the stuff for. Start your own account and stay consistent with it. That's gonna be if what you do works and it works well, then after a while that will be a really good source of social proof for you. You know, nothing really works better than that because it's direct proof that you're good at what you do. So yeah, in terms of getting clients, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. You can reach out to people on these platforms. Like if you're doing it on X, you could go on X and reach out to people on X and ask them if that's something that they're interested in. You could go on LinkedIn, look at a bunch of people's profiles. You could use tools like any mail finder to try and find some emails. Actually, if you're interested in it, I have a free lead scraping tool that I made, which allows you to scrape a bunch of profiles off of Google Maps to try and get people's emails and clients and whatnot. We did it in one of the streams previously. I don't remember which one. I think it was a couple days ago. I think it's labeled something like Google Maps lead scraper. You might want to check that out. But the issue for you, I guess, would be qualifying, because it'd be hard to know who is actually interested in that. So I reckon Instagram would probably be your best bet for trying to get clients, just because you can see that they're trying to post and they have a small amount of followers and they have some kind of business. So you need to pitch some kind of benefit, because a lot of people don't care about content. Some people just post for the sake of it. Some people don't care that much about growing. So you need to find who actually wants an account to be at a high following and why, and sell to those people. According to you, what could be the price of all automations? Like I could sell it around $1,000. Give me question answer, bro. You're impatient, brother. I was answering a different question. You gotta figure out the price on your own. Like I know you don't want to hear that as an answer, but it's so dependent. There's multiple ways you can price your products. You can I could give you a couple right now that'll help you figure it out. One, this is probably my least favorite method, but it's the first one that came to mind, so I'll just give you that. One is to look at what your competitors charge and take the average of what they charge and charge a little bit more. Like 5%, 10% more, 20% more, something like that. Another method is to just pick a value, like something you'd like to make an hour that would make you happy. So let's say something like 20 or 30 an hour, and just calculate the project rate based on how many hours it would take for you to do the service, and then charge that. Or another thing that you could do, what's another option? I mean, those are two that you can start with. Yeah. Another one is you could try to come up with the perceived value. Like what's the actual value of what it is you provide? Like, let's say, for example, one of your automations can save somebody 100 hours of time a month. And actually, to make it balanced, let's say the average employee works 140 hours, 160 hours a month. So let's say your automation hypothetically saves them 160 hours. Like if you're doing customer support, say it saves them 160 hours of work and the average administrator costs 3,000 a month. Well, then it's more than fair to charge around 2 to 3,000 for the automation, if that makes sense. Because they're getting to keep it for life, and that's just 1 month. That was the answer for your question. Have you not been listening? I just gave you 3 ways of determining your price. What was the mail finder you talked about earlier? Yeah, there's a software. There's a few of them actually, but the one that I use personally is called Any Mail Finder. ANYMAILFINDER. You should be able to find it. I don't remember if it's .com or .net. It's probably .com. But yeah, it's pretty nice. You could use it to find people's either decision makers or regular emails pretty easily. I think you need either their website or company name, I believe. I can't remember, but you could check it out. Or, like I said, if you want to check one of the lead scrapers that we made a couple days ago, you can check that out as well. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so all that appears. Then this, setting up your meta business portfolio. Then they need to create their ad account page and whatnot. So click here to view a guide on how to create your... Why is this weird? Is it just my screen? Looks darker there. Am I crazy? Show that. No, I'm not crazy. It is green. Yeah. Huh. Why is that? How do I get the lead scraping software? So it's an automation that we built. So it's something that you're going to have to make from scratch yourself. But I pretty much did a whole walkthrough of me building it from scratch. I'm going to make a video about it sometime next week, probably. Or if you want to watch the full stream of building it, you could go to my channel. I think it was day 3 of the live stream that we built it live. So you can check that out. Yeah, no problem, man. Click here to view a guide on how to set up your meta business portfolio. I'm gonna unhide these. Kind of annoying me. I'll hide them later. So, after they set up their business portfolio, I need them to set up an ad account. I need them to set up a page, and I need them to connect their Instagram account. Okay. Once completed, carry out instructions below. Please create an ad account. Click here to create an ad to view a guide on how to set up ad account. Click here to view a guide on how to set up a Facebook page. Facebook business page. Maybe the page should come first. Ad account should be last. Oh, I forgot. This thing doesn't really like when you do that. And click here to view a guide on how to add an Instagram to your business manager. Okay, so I want the Facebook page. Oops, the Facebook page to be here. God damn it. I'll just type it in again. Set up a Facebook business page. Add an Instagram account to your business manager. How to set up an account page. Link. I think I didn't start watching this live stream when you started. Cause I know what you're doing. I'm kind of confused figuring out myself. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it does get a little bit confusing sometimes. So what I'm doing right now, I'm literally just setting up. So this is an onboarding form that I have, which I give to my clients after they make a sale. After I make a sale. Not they make a sale. And they get brought to this. So I'm trying to figure out the logic of how they can give me access to their ad account. And I'm trying to come up with all of the different scenarios. Like, okay, what if they have a business manager account? What if they don't have a business manager account? How's that going to work? So it's a little bit like, it's kind of boring. But, you know, it's just, the whole purpose of these streams is to show everything behind the scenes, everything that I do from start to finish. So sometimes you do stuff like this, which is like kind of minor shit. So I guess it's a good time to just ask questions or just banter or something, because this is kind of boring. But yeah, right now I'm just writing down what I need the client to do when filling out this form to make sure that I have everything I need, like access to their ad account, on the Meta business portfolio. As you can see here, actually, let me open up. Where's my one? I'm not sure. Okay, well, yeah, anyway, you can see this one. So this is the business manager account on Facebook, which is what we're going to be using to run Facebook ads on behalf of our clients. So I basically need to figure out how I get access to their stuff if they don't have it. And I'm just writing guides and whatnot into the onboarding form. I'm going to be finished with this fairly soon. I'm going to have to also connect it to Airtable, which is what I use to track all of the responses. And once I do that, I'm going to move on probably to script writing later if I have some time. I think I'll probably finish this fairly soon. And then, yeah, do script writing next. Okay, go here to add an account to your business page. Then add account, Instagram account. You said it's boring, but don't you enjoy it? I mean, that's what you do behind the scenes. I mean, yeah, there's like, it's a bit confusing. It's like, it is boring. A lot of the stuff you do in business is boring, but sometimes it feels more like a means to an end. Like this kind of stuff is not super engaging. Like there's more fun stuff, like actually writing the ads or, you know, looking at the data coming in to try and figure out what you should do. That's a little bit more fun. Sometimes there is grueling shit that you have to do that's really boring. And this is just one of those things. Not everybody has to find everything interesting. Maybe some people would find this really fun. Maybe some people do this for a living. But personally, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of stuff. So that's why I find it kind of boring. I prefer stuff like script writing and actually writing ads and doing the job. Don't really like this backend stuff too much. Sometimes it's fun. Doing the automations is kind of fun. Oops. Doing the automations is kind of fun. I like working with that because I like problem solving. This isn't really problem solving. This is just like you sit down and think, okay, start to finish, how do I have to configure everything? Which I guess in a way is problem solving, but it's just, I don't know. It's not the kind that I enjoy personally. Every job has its shitty parts. Instagram account. And ad account. I get it now. So script writing, how many things do you do? Well, this is the main thing I'm trying to do, but I'm also trying to grow my socials. I'm not putting a lot of effort into it. I'm just kind of upkeeping it. So the script writing is more for that. That's for myself, not for clients. So the script writing will be the stuff that the posts I'm going to come up with that I'm going to make for the coming week. And I just think it'd be fun to include that because it is kind of part of my daily duties. You know, occasionally I would get a couple leads from Instagram or YouTube, so it is kind of part of it. Right. So there's that. Please confirm you have granted us access to your meta. Should I have them give me their ad account ID? Is that necessary to get that? Well, no, because we're going to still be on the call. Yeah, if we're on the call, it's fine. Please confirm you have... Whoopsie. Oh, that's an issue. Okay. Okay, but now, actually, now that I think about it... Shit. How's that going to work? Okay, well, this is a little bit of problem solving. How's this going to work now? I just realized that with the business portfolio, with the Meta business portfolio, I'm assuming that they have previously ran ads, but that might not necessarily be the case. So I guess this is a time where I got to problem solve. I feel like sometimes it might be easier to just have this be like a back-end thing that when we're going through this form, I should just remember to tell them what they need to do. And maybe I just need to add in a bunch of extra forms for them separately. Yeah, you know what? That might be a better idea. Split it up to like, do you have a portfolio ID? Yes or no. Then give them the box if they say yes. Do you have an ad account? Yes or no. And then give me your ad account ID. That might be a better way to run through it. How can I help if you need any? I mean, I don't know. You're helping just by keeping me company and asking questions. That's plenty help enough. Gives me some stuff to talk about. So I appreciate you just being here. So thank you for that. If I rework this, I'm gonna have so much to change in the Airtable. God damn it. I think that's the best way to do it, though. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, do you have a Meta business portfolio? If they say yes, then provide access. If they say no, then please set up your Meta business portfolio. Yeah, okay. Uh, my pleasure. So I can ask more. I'm pretty much of an introvert than being extroverted. Are you asking me if you're an introvert or extroverted? Or did you misphrase that? I'm an introvert as well. I don't know if you're asking me. I'm pretty introverted. I can be extroverted at times, but it's super emotionally draining for me. Like whenever I have an event that I have to go out to, I find it really exhausting. I like talking to people. I enjoy building relationships with people, but I find it very draining. I get super tired doing it. So I would say I'm more of an introvert. I know other people, I think extroverts is like they supposedly gain energy when they're around people. I definitely lose it. And how about you? How's your experience with that? Okay, this I'm gonna. God damn it! I don't want to have to redo this. Whatever. I'm gonna open these up. Oops. Open these up separately, and I'll add them back afterwards because I want to change it, and I don't want to get too confused by having these here because they're kind of bothering me. And I'll just take a screenshot so I could rephrase it properly. We're on the same page, bro. Yeah, yeah. It's tough sometimes. Sometimes I kind of wish I was more extroverted, but at the same time, I imagine I would have grew up much differently. I like the way that I was because of being an introvert when I was younger. So I'm not sure if it would have been good or bad if I was extroverted the whole time. I'd probably be a very different person now. So I wonder why the Twitch stream keeps flip flopping between like fucking 5,000 kilobits and 10,000. Maybe that's probably why it keeps lagging. Whatever. Maybe I should switch to Twitch being the main stream. That might fix it. I'll figure that out next time. It'd be cool if I could stream on TikTok as well, but they're really stingy and don't want to give out their stream keys. Actually, had a post do really well on TikTok the other day. It was very nice. It got like 30 something thousand views. That was nice. I remember I saw a guy one time say that if you have a post over 10k, that you should go live. And I did. And I did have a bunch of people coming in, but they all left pretty much immediately. And I had no idea what I was doing. I was trying to set up like a text. I actually didn't even know I can stream because I thought they said that you have to have over 1,000 followers to stream, but it let me anyway. So I couldn't figure out how to even put like a text box that said like what the stream is about. So probably a bunch of people kept leaving, seeing that there's only one person in there, and then you know how people are. It's kind of like when you see a post on Instagram or TikTok or something, and it has no likes. I feel like there's a bigger inclination for people to just ignore the post if that's the case. I don't know why. It's like whenever you don't think that other people like something, you don't want to like something even if you enjoy it. It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of like that with something like streams. Like you join and you're like, I know nobody's watching, so this guy must be boring as fuck. I imagine that's probably why it's so difficult to start. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so we're going to take these one at a time. Do you have a meta business portfolio? Yes. Then they get access to this. which is give me your ID, name, and email as per the guide, which is here. It's the guide. Then, if they click no, they get a thing that says set up your ID. Yeah, please set up your Meta business portfolio. Here's how you set it up. What is this guide? Is this just the main Facebook page guide? Yeah. Could be psychological. It definitely is psychological. I don't know. Like, I think it really depends whether or not I do it as well. I think sometimes I'm guilty of doing it too. It really depends on what kind of post it is, I think. Like, sometimes I can recognize that a post may be good, but I personally don't like it, or I don't like the people in it. But yeah, there's definitely some psychology behind that. It's the same way how like women are more likely to go after married men for some reason. I think it's the same kind of thing. Like, they know that he's married, so that a woman wanted him enough to marry him, so he's seen as a better potential mate. It's kind of weird how that works. It makes some sense, but there's obviously a lot of nuance, which makes it a little bit retarded. Click here to view a guide on how to set up your Meta business portfolio. Once completed, carry out the instructions below. Yeah, then you could have this section and then pretty much a copy of that section above. So hide. This doesn't need to be. Oh shit. Oh, what happened here? What is that? How did that happen? What the hell? Okay. Let's completely carry out the instructions below to view a guide on how to carry out the instructions below. No, it just needs to carry out the instructions below. Please provide access to your Meta business portfolio. Yes. Now I don't need this. And this guide should be the same as here. Could be, yeah, I guess a lot of nuance. Yeah. There's always some truth to it, but there's also a lot of nuance to everything. What is that phrase they say, the devil's in the details? That's very true. Applies the same way here. What are you up to anyway? How's your day going? Doing anything interesting? How's your week if today's been boring? Okay, that's okay. Did you... Okay, so why did that happen? What is happening? Okay. I'll give it a test run later anyway. Okay, please set up your business portfolio. You got on how to set up your business portfolio. It takes you to the Facebook page. Once complete, please provide access. And then I need to, underneath that, create these fields. Shit, is there a better way to do that? Is there a better way to do that? Yes, I can flip it. Yes, okay. I hate that you can't copy paste this program easily. It starts to fiddle with things. So, okay, I need to flip this. Oh, god damn it. Okay, this is what I mean that I find this kind of boring. It's just so much redoing constantly over and over whenever you make a mistake. It's really frustrating sometimes. And this isn't even like really a mistake. It's just more of like an oversight, I guess. Is this a heading 2? Does it say? No, it's a heading 3. Okay, you add heading 3. My day's going well. Yesterday I graduated high school. I actually bought 2 books yesterday, which I want to read. Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Housel? Yeah. And How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I think I have heard of those. I think I've heard of those. You know what? If you want some awesome books and you want to do well with like, and you're interested in like getting a business going, I really recommend reading both of Alex Hormozi's books, $100 Million Offers and $100 Million Leads. Those are very good books. Super helpful. Like so much, there's so much valuable information in there. I used his offers book to build my offer, and it was such an improvement over the one I originally had. And a book I've been wanting to read as well is this one behind me. Pitch Anything by Oren Klaff. It's supposed to be a good book. I got that recommended to me. Yeah, you know, when you read those books, let me know if they're any good. I might pick them up too. I've become a little bit of like a book hoarder. I didn't read at all my whole life until literally like last year, like late last year. And then I just started buying a bunch of books. As soon as I got into business, started buying so many books, and I haven't read most of them. I just keep finding new ones. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. Give me that. Give me that. I'm actually in a interesting position right now. How I quit my job last year, late last year. I worked in audit, and I didn't really like it much. I liked it at the start, but I was starting to get bored, and I wanted to do something else. And I really got interested in business, and I always wanted to have my own business. And I thought once the AI stuff started coming out, I'm like, you know what, now's the time to make a move. So I quit. I moved country, and I don't have a job, and I'm just running off of my savings and trying to get this to work as soon as possible, or I'm gonna go homeless. So this is kind of like, it's gotta work, you know, kind of thing. So I've learned a lot. I've spent a lot of time learning marketing before I did that, and then I started building this properly like a couple months ago, and now I'm starting to get ready to sell. I'm gonna start reaching out probably sometime next week. Try to close my first full client. I've done an example project for a friend for free, but I haven't done a proper project for somebody yet. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting low on savings, so I gotta pick up the pace. Already on it for offers, almost done with that. I actually have the ebook, but I'd love the hard copy. You know what I actually did? I got the e-copy, and I listened to the audiobook at the same time. I think that was a recommendation by him, that it helps retain information better because you're categorizing it in 2 different parts of your brain, because the way that your brain absorbs information is different when it comes from different mediums. So listening gets processed differently than reading. So I thought that was really interesting. So I tried it out, and I think he's right. So I listened to the audiobook while reading it, and I kind of read it together. How's the business going? From which country to which? I went from Ireland to Spain. I live in Spain now. I lived most of my life in Ireland. And the business is going fine, but I haven't started outreach yet. But I've built up pretty much everything. I have my whole website done. I have most of my process done. I have my offer ready. I know what I'm going to be providing. So I have everything in place. All the stepping stones are there. I just need to start outreach. I built the automation system to reach out to a bunch of clients. I'm going to be sending about 1,000 messages a week. And yeah, hopefully we're going to be getting clients from that. I would be very surprised if we don't. But yeah, that's the plan. Do you know about his new book? Yes, I do. I pre-ordered it because I loved the other 2. So pre-ordered it, waiting for that to come. It's coming out on the 16th, I believe, August. He's going to be having some kind of live event as well, which he was saying you get some kind of bonuses for attending. So I was like, I might attend that because of that. That's how you know the shit that he's teaching works. Like, bonuses are cool. It's like when somebody's like, look, since you know, if you want free shit, be here or do this. And then you watch the free shit and you're like, well, this guy's cool. I like him. And then whenever he comes out with something new, you're like, well, he was nice before. It's like a long-term strategy. It's great. But that's also how you know that stuff works. You can see it in yourself. I'm not somebody who really gets picked up by advertising. I'm really difficult to like advertise to, but I can, because I'm so self-aware about it all. But I can I can see all of his strategies, and even though I see right through it, it still works. That's how you know it's really, really good. You can't avoid it. It just works, even if you know. It's fascinating. Dude is great at what he does. Are you gonna get the book? Business portfolio. Need to generate. Carry out the when did you quit your job and start a business, and how old are you? I just turned, well, I just turned, fuck, it's July. I turned 23 in February. And I quit my job October of last year. And it was a pain moving. It took a little bit to move. I was living with my mother at the time. Because I was doing studying to be a chartered accountant, and was working full-time in audit. So it was a lot of like work. And I was trying to do the business simultaneously with it, but I didn't really have a clear direction. And when I started as like an AI agency. I was still very new to everything, but I decided to do marketing, started learning marketing. Then, yeah, I just got to one day I was like, you know, I can't do this. I quit my job. And then I moved. I completed my move like November-ish, December, somewhere around there. And then I started fully working on the business, like learning. No, it wasn't fully working on the business. I started learning a lot more, like full-time study on marketing, just to really make sure I know what's happening, and started learning Facebook ads and stuff around January. And then I've been building my unique offer for my business and my site and everything since a couple months ago. Why'd you leave your mom's country? I just really wanted to go to Spain. They visit sometimes, like my family. So it's like, it's not like we don't see each other at all. I just really didn't want to live in Ireland because I hate the weather there, because it's always cold and rainy. And I felt like I was getting depressed a lot just because of the weather, because I really liked going outside. I couldn't really do that. It was always cloudy and grim. It sucked. Now it's kind of ironic now because I'm complaining about how hot it is. It's like 35 degrees, fucking sweating. I feel like this is TMI, but I feel like sweat drops dripping down my ass when I'm just sitting down on my chair. So but I prefer this. It's sunny every day. It's nice. So that's the wrong size. Whoopsie. Where do you live? Where are you from? Okay, so if they say no, then this will all appear. If they say yes, then only that will appear. You're from Nigeria? Oh, cool. Do you live there? Short answer. Actually, I could probably just delete this. Show these just because they're hard to read. Okay, so please set up your meta business portfolio. You. Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Just had to blow my nose. Whew. Okay. What's the thing in business you think you know that others don't? I'm not sure if this is something that others don't know, but what would I say? It's like it's either two things. Either one is speed is really important, but so is prioritization. Like it sounds obvious, but the amount of times that I have focused on the wrong thing and it's really slowed me down. And like if I had went back to the very beginning and had started from the beginning, I could be at the stage I'm at now in like 3 days. Whereas instead it took me 3 months. And that's really just a prioritization issue. What I should have done is set up my page and start outreach. But I didn't. I was too worried about my logo. I was too worried about getting everything perfect. I was because I'm a perfectionist. So I guess speed is probably the most important thing. Do things fast, prioritize, do what's important. What actually makes you money? Money in is the most important thing. Everything else doesn't matter. Well, yeah, like I spent like 3 days, 4 days on my logo design. Super retarded. I shouldn't have done that. Like it's just a waste of time. Nobody really cares about that kind of stuff, but I hate it. I hate when stuff isn't perfect, and I want to do stuff to like I really like when stuff is good quality, so I don't want to do stuff just for the sake of doing it. So I spent time on that. I spent a lot of time trying to like juggle between what niche I want to do, which was also dumb. I should have just picked one and went. So it's really like, just don't be a perfectionist. It's a hard habit to break when you are one, but it really just slows you down. It doesn't do you any favors. You're better off figuring out what to do while doing the things that are important. You waste a lot of time trying to be perfect, and you end up being wrong most of the time anyway. You end up making mistakes regardless. So now you just spent a bunch of time on whatever it is you did for no reason. Yeah, maybe it's a little better quality than you would have had from the beginning, but the best feedback you're ever going to get is your own mistakes and failures. It's the best way to learn. So I can't give one thing in particular, but these are kind of going off of each other. But speed and prioritization are incredibly important. access to your Meta Business portfolio. Yeah, now I need this one. Yeah, it's the best way to learn. It really is. It really is. And I hate being wrong. I hate making mistakes, but they're unavoidable. For how long do you normally do these live streams? I go for around 2 to 3 hours. So I'm probably gonna finish at 5. I usually try to start at 2, but sometimes I'm a little bit late. 2 p.m. here. So right now it's almost 5 p.m. It's 4:30. It's 4:40. I stream around somewhere between 2 and 3 Central European Summer Time, CEST, and I usually go to 5. It's just because normally I eat around that time, so I would eat at like 12. Then I have an hour to prepare for the stream, so I do some stuff that I might not be able to show on stream, and I put all my tabs in place, and I like do some preemptive work just to make the stream go more smoothly. And then I start at 2, go to 5, eat, work out and stuff. So it just works out that way. I usually do work on the business in the morning too, and I don't stream that, but I might. 3:40 here. PM. Oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it, Spain is right above Africa. I was wondering, like in my head, for some reason, I was like imagining that Nigeria is super far away, so the time zone would be extremely different. But now that I think about it, we're like right here. PM, yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. So it's only an hour difference. We're an hour ahead. I'll warn you if anything happens in the future. Why would you get rid of it? Why? I really like this software because it's free and works well and you can embed it on your site and stuff, but it's a little annoying to use at times. But it's good usually. It's nice. You have a meta business. Okay. So now. Okay, now I need to figure out how to do this section. I'm just gonna start this from the beginning. Screw this. Go away. Bye, 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 bye. Confusing me otherwise. The software is that tally.so. So they let you make free forms. They do have an upgrade plan, but it's mostly free. Like for most purposes, I think the plan is only like if you need a lot of extra utility or if you need to make like a lot of forms. But for most basic uses, it's free. Lets you make multi-step forms with multiple pages, and you can also embed it on your website, which is nice. I haven't done that yet, but it is on the to-do list after I make it. So yeah, really cool. Another cool software I found, if you didn't know about it, is it's called Rabbit Sign. Rabbit, like the animal. Rabbit Sign dot something. Can't remember. You should probably find it if you just type it into Google. But it's a free contract signing software, which leaves an audit trail. So you can send emails to people to sign documents and send them back to you. So they don't have to like do anything with it manually. They are given the option in the email when they click on the link to sign the document. And it's free, completely free for life. It's the only one that I could find that does that. It's really cool software. It's let me show you. rabbitsign.com. This unlimited free electronic signing. Really cool. How long do you think it's gonna take to make the form? Yeah, you totally can use it on your business. Okay, now I need logic. Conditional logic. Oop. Logic. When do you have a business? Where is it? Why can't I find it? Do you have, oh, here it is. When do you have a meta business portfolio is yes. Then show blocks. When it's yes, then it's just that. Please provide access. Please provide access to your meta business portfolio. Click here to view guide, ID, short answer, name, email. There's a couple empty text fields. There are these ones. Then I need another conditional logic. When do you have a portfolio is no, then show blocks. Please set up your business portfolio and all of you. There. That should work. So I need to make something like that. Yeah, the form. I don't know. It's actually taking longer than I thought because I had to like redesign it in my head. How am I going to make this flow well? So I have to make the same kind of thing for creating an ad account, adding an Instagram account, and adding a Facebook page as well. So honestly, I might be able to get it done in the next 20 minutes. I hope so. And then I'm gonna have to make sure that the form works. I'll have to test it, add some fields in my Airtable. So, you know, now that I think about it, it might take a little bit longer than I thought. What fears have you had when it came to your business? Not really many fears, but a lot of doubt. I do go through a lot of doubt. Like I try to brave face, I try to act all tough and confident, but it is nerve-wracking, you know. It's talking to people is nerve-wracking. I have talked to like a few leads. I tried to run some ads a couple months ago, so I did talk to some people, and I thought I did pretty well, but then some of them still fell through. Well, all of them did fell through. Some of them were just couldn't afford the service and stuff. So I get doubts sometimes, not so much fear. It's like sometimes I think like, am I good enough? Do I have a good enough offer? Am I charging too much? But I try to like combat those. Those are very irrational sort of doubts. Whenever I just sit down, I think through it, I reflect, I start to realize that, you know, it is fine. I am charging something that's fair. And, you know, I haven't been doing this for 10 years, and everybody starts somewhere. You know, people don't just jump into something and magically become amazing at it. So you just kind of got to battle it one by one. Some days you wake up, you feel great. Some days you wake up, you feel kind of shit. But as long as you keep staying consistent and you do what you're supposed to do, everything should work out. I hope. You know, I'm not speaking from experience. I'm not already a multimillionaire. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get some water, so I'll just be back in a minute. Hello, I am back. Do you have prospects who you write scripts for? No, I do scripts just for myself. Um, I I'm helping a friend with some of their marketing, so I'm getting some experience with that, like actually running the service I'm gonna provide. I'm gonna have it on my. I was thinking like, should I not leak the information? But I guess it's fine because they let me use it as a case study, so I can show you that. This is a website I built for someone with a video sales letter and a consultation scheduling thing. So it's cool. Well, it's not cool that it's blank. Is it? There we go. It's a video sales letter. It just sells their product. So yeah, that's cool. I helped them set up like a showroom location. I made brochures for them with different QR codes to test which ones do better and whatnot. So did that, but no, I don't do scripts for other people. I like to write my own stuff. And I just don't like what am I trying to say? No, never mind. I like to focus on one thing. I don't want to flip flop between stuff. Like I probably could write scripts for people, but you should always focus on one thing at a time. One mistake I imagine a lot of people make is they split their attention too much. Like if you're doing 3 different things, then you're gonna do worse at all of them. You know, it's just logical because you're splitting your attention. And you might as well just do one thing really, really well instead of trying to do different things because you're afraid of leaving money on the table. That doesn't really make sense. You're always gonna leave money on the table, but you're also imagine how much money you're leaving on the table by splitting your attention and not doing the thing that works out the best and the thing you could get the best at. So, okay, preview. You know, I'm gonna preview next. Want to see if it works. Oh, I forgot to hide them. Oops. So hide you. You need to be hidden. No. Please confirm you have. You have what? Won't get anything there. Okay, now let's do a quick preview. Do you have a meta business portfolio? Yes. Please provide access to your portfolio. Good. Now if they unclick yes, okay, it goes away. They click no. Please set up your business portfolio. Click here. Why did that go away again? Son of a biscuit. Okay. All right, so that does work. Anyway, that's fine. Why did that happen again? God dang it. Ah, Facebook, how to set up your meta business profile. Here we go. Give me the color and change the color. I clicked off it, didn't I? There we go. Right, that should work. Cool. So now I need to do the same for, I guess I can get rid of this confirmation now. Can I? Is there an ad account ID? I think there is. Ads manager, account overview. Hey, what's up? You can hear me, yeah? It's working? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did. I can answer again. It's all good. Yeah, I don't write scripts for other people. I the only experience I have is I did like marketing. I helped marketing for my friend. God, that was some broken English. I helped my friend with marketing. I built their website. I showed it as well. Here you could see it. I built them the site. We also set their thing up in a showroom. They're selling water filters. We set their thing up in a showroom. We made brochures for them with like QR codes to test which ones do better and stuff like that. But I don't write scripts. That's the only thing that I have done though. I prefer to just focus on one thing at a time because I think that if you split your attention, you're just not going to do anything as good. So if I were to do scripts and ads, I think I will do worse at both of them than if I just focus on ads. So that's that. Okay, now next thing. Uh, now I need to ask. Do you should do a heading? No, it's a heading 3. Ask you a question. Oh, who was that? Oh, it's a bot. Never mind. Uh, yeah, I could ask you a question. How'd you get into ghostwriting? Why'd you pick that? Out of all the things you could have picked in the world, what made you want to go with that? Do you have a Facebook business page? Do you have a Facebook business page in your Meta business portfolio? Uh, choice. Do you have a Facebook business page in your Meta business portfolio? Yes. No. Uh, if no, then nothing happens. If yes, then they get a heading 3. Please create and add a Facebook page to your portfolio. Add a page. Also create a new page. Yeah. Click here to view a guide on to and on Facebook. Spain to you. That. I think it kind of resonates with my personality. I just like the way it is. I've taken courses before, and yeah, it's really something I'd want to double down on for quite a long time. Still in the learning phase, but I think I'll learn a lot executing than just stacking up samples. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you should really just try to build up a portfolio of evidence. So start a page, at least one page, either on X or on YouTube. You can even start multiple if you have the opportunity. The more you have, the more you'll have to show off to your clients. And when you have actual evidence like that, where you have large pages and you can show, well, how long it took, how well you did, and stuff like that, it can really go a long way with selling. It can really help. Started on X. Okay, good. So keep it up. Just stay consistent on there. I think it's hard to be consistent on X. I think you gotta, if you want to grow fast, you need to send like 4 or 5 tweets or something a day. Hey, Maurice, what's up? You're not a bot, are you? Sorry for accusing. If you aren't. How do you say your name? Is it Ebby? Is it EB? I'm not sure. Okay, confirmed. Maurice is a bot. Oh, you're not a bot. Well, you didn't answer the question. I asked if you're a bot, and you just said just chilling. That's not a reply. I literally said, "Are you a bot?" You said nothing, just chilling. How about you? Unless I'm still being baited, that would be crazy. Imagine a bot that's set up to respond like that if you assume they're a bot. Anyway, okay, I'll take your word for it. How you doing, Maurice? I apologize. I'll take it back. So, Abby, Abby or Abby? There's still many ways to pronounce that. I'm gonna assume it's Abby. Who you talking to? It's someone from Twitch chat. Yeah, glad to see you're doing well, Maurice. I'm doing pretty well as well. What have you been up to today? We're having a swell time over here. So Abby, am I saying that right? AB. AB? That's interesting. That's an interesting name. How long do you stream for? Usually around 2 to 3 hours. I want to do 3 hours, but I normally start late. I usually start like about 3 hours ago. I'm going, yeah, but I started late, so I'm gonna go a little bit longer. I'd like to finish this form at least. AB. That's a nice name. That's great. Is that 2 to 3 hours a day? I think that's all right. For what we're doing, it's a decent amount. That's close to A is in stress, though. Is anything stressed? Is the B stressed? Is it like a B? But then it just kind of, it literally does sound like A, B, C, D, E. A, B. A, B. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Maurice. I appreciate that. Where are you from? I'm originally from Lithuania. Lived most of my life in Ireland, and now I live in Spain. How about you? No, I got it wrong. Do you think you could type it out phonetically? It does. It does sound like AB. AB. Is that right? AB. AB. I like getting people's names right because my name is kind of fucked too. So I put effort into trying to get people's names right. Spain is great. Yeah. Virginia. I've never been to the US. I think I'd like to go someday. It's a bit scary. Everybody has guns there. Don't want to be shot for no reason. Please add a. Uh, oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Please confirm you have. If it was a sentence, say the name like the B ends the sentence. AB. 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 Like that? So do you also stream or upload videos to on any other platform? Yeah, I stream simultaneously on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. And I upload videos everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Yeah, so pretty well-rounded. I'm everywhere. Because I have such an obscure name, you can look me up as well and you'll find everything about me, everything there is. Yeah, that's it. Nice! Finally got it. I'll try to remember that. AB. Okay. Well, nice to meet you, AB. You want to go this hobby even further? Is this where you're going to ask me if I would like some of your designs? Did I get you? And no, I don't really, because it's not. It is just a hobby. I'm just sharing everything that I'm doing in my business. So my main source of income is going to be the business. How about yours? Well, the way you actually pronounce my name is like Deboras, but that's usually hard for people to say, and it doesn't really fit well in English. So usually I just have people pronounce it as Debras. But a lot of people like silence the S for some reason. I don't know what that's about. It's like they don't expect it to be there because Deborah is such a popular name. So when you see the S at the end, it's like they assume it's some kind of weird, like French or something where you don't pronounce the last letter. But that's not the case. The amount of times people assume I'm female, it's unfortunate. Not when they see me, obviously. I wouldn't make a very pretty girl. But whenever it's like online communication, they always assume I'm female. It always surprises people sometimes. You know, imagine you're emailing somebody and you think that they're female, and then you have go on a call with them and they're a dude. Yeah, it's always a surprise for people. Do you have a business page in your Meta business portfolio? Yes, nothing happens. No, please add a Facebook page. Logic. Do you have a Facebook business portfolio? No. Do you have a business? When do you have a Facebook page? Is no. Then show blocks. 7. You and you. So what's your source of income since it's not the business and you share it? Would you like to share? I don't have a source of income. I'm running off of my savings. That's why this needs to work. Otherwise, I'm going broke. I literally have like 5 grand or something left in my bank account. So I'm like running on red here, really gambling my life. That's how much I want it to work, though. I don't want to work for other people, man. I really want to have my own thing. Even though I'm working like twice as long as I did at my job, I just want to have something that's my own. I want to feel useful to society. Choice. Do you have an Instagram? Hitting 3. Add. And yeah. What other people do you follow? I like Gary V. I don't really follow many people though. Like I have some people I follow on Instagram, but I really don't use the account I post on that much. So it's mostly Alex or Mosey. Most of the stuff that I learn, not that I learn, but most of the like additional videos and whatnot I watch would be from him. How about you? What kind of people you into? Who do you watch? Who gives you the best sauce? Add an Instagram account. Add to your meta business portfolio. If you don't have an Instagram account at all, they should know how to create an Instagram account. Please create one. If you don't have an Instagram account at all, please create one. Then add it to your business portfolio. And then I need conditional logic. When do you have an Instagram account? Is no show blogs. Page 7. There we go. Alex, his wife, Iman Gadzi. I love WWE, so I just watch that for entertainment with my siblings. I also watch Grant Cardone and his two daughters, Scarlett and Sabrina Cardone. Yeah, I know all of those people. I don't follow them actively though, but I've watched some content from all of them. I'm not a huge fan of Iman Gadzi or Gadzi. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But just because, like, I mean, obviously he's very good at what he does. He runs his business as well. He knows how to sell coaching programs. He's really good at that. But I don't like that the content that he makes is really geared towards trying to funnel people further into his rabbit hole. It feels very disingenuous. Like, he says a lot of stuff which sounds really enlightening, but doesn't help much. There's not a lot of like actual genuine advice. There's not a lot of how to. It's like mostly mindset stuff. It's mindset stuff disguised as education. So I'm not a huge fan of it. That's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to start what I'm doing now. I wanted to create, because I've never seen anybody do this before. I wanted to live stream transparently everything I'm doing in my business so you can actually see me putting everything into practice. You can see every step of the way. Everything that I've done, all the mistakes I've made, all of the actual behind the scenes stuff that's being done. And I feel like a lot of those guys would be afraid to do that. They would be afraid of either the competition or their practices, or they'd be afraid that they would lose a lot of their customers. So I wanted to do that instead. So yeah, I like Alex. I like Layla. I used to watch a lot of WWE actually. Grant Cardone is cool. Sometimes he's a little bit over the top for me. I like Gary Vee though. He's very motivational too. I also like, there's this other guy like Vic, I think his name is. This speaker guy, this Asian speaker guy. He's cool. I like him. I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but I do like him. But just while we're on the topic of social media, how's your X account doing? When did you start it? Is it going well? Or did you just start like very recently? How many times a day do you post? Portfolio. Add account. Okay. I also like Gary Vee. I watch him on TikTok whenever I go on TikTok. I started it very recently. I haven't been posting for weeks because I've been preparing for final exams. I'm done with high school now, so I'm looking to double down on it from August. Yeah, you should. I hope it goes well for you. You know, put some of it some of those courses into practice. When you say courses, I'm curious. Is it like stuff you paid for? Is it stuff you did in school? Is it probably not? That'd be an interesting subject. Did you like pay for the courses? Did you just do them on YouTube? How is it that you learned, and how'd you get into it? You said that it resonates with your personality, but like how did you find out about it? How did you know that? How did you come across it as a concept? Do you have an ad account? Is new Go blocks. Please add, no, please add. Do you have an ad account? Please add an ad account. Click your review guide. Hide. Hide. Okay, so anything else that we need them to do? Business portfolio, add a page, account, and Instagram account. I can set up the pixel for them, I believe. Then they need to give me access. Ah, shit. Oh no, okay, no, never mind. I'll have them submit this, and then when they set up the rest. Okay, no, never mind. It's fine. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, because I'll just get their. Yeah. Never mind. I paid for it online. Do you know Nicholas Cole? No, I do not. It kind of sounds familiar, but I don't know. You gotta have to add a Facebook business page. Okay, that's that. You have an ad account. Please confirm you have. Is there bullet points? Yeah, a bullet point symbol. Oh, that doesn't work. How to type bullet point symbol on keyboard. 0149. 149. Confirm you have meta business portfolio. Meta business portfolio. 0149. Facebook business page portfolio. Oops. 9. Instagram account in your portfolio. 9. Ad account in your portfolio. A Facebook page, an Instagram account, and an ad account. I added like a text thing. Yeah, that's what it is. I confirm. Okay. I wasn't really into it then, but now I kind of have a little bit of resources than I had then, and also now it's kind of urgent now that I have something for myself since I'm preparing for college. Saw one of his posts on YouTube last year, 2 years ago, and just kind of intrigued me. Now I want to do it. I also follow Dickie Bush and Dakota Robertson. They're very much into it too. I mean, making money from writing online. All right, cool. I haven't heard of those people. I checked them out. That's cool. And what are you going to be doing in college? If you want to do this, why even go to college? Are you going for something related to writing? You said you're making, yeah. I did say it was going to take 20 to 30 minutes, but I keep getting distracted with talking, focusing too much on it. That's my mistake. I'm almost finished now. I might be finished now, actually. Link to your business Facebook page, link to your business Instagram page. These can become required. I guess I could include these actually in here. Yeah, and then have them give me their ad account ID. For that. Yeah. Instead of confirming, might be better to do that. Business page, set a Facebook page, and then link to your business Facebook page. Heading 3, link to your Facebook business page. I should just have it as a link. Hold on. Instead of doing that, link. Or is it URL? No, it's link. Link to your book business page. Show this link. Hide. Alright, there's the confirmation for that. Then Instagram account, same thing. Link to your business Instagram account. Your Instagram account. 7. We're almost there. Bear with me. Instagram account. Hide. And then I won't need this anymore. So you can go away. For my ghostwriting agency and YouTube script writing, also ghostwriting, do you know of anyone I could do it for? I don't. I really, like, I'm fully in solitude here. I don't have any friends that are interested in any of this stuff, unfortunately. I wish I did. Really wish I did. Do I know anyone? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Sorry. I would definitely hook you up with somebody if I knew, but I just don't. I have like 3 friends. None of them are interested in having a social media account. None of them are into business. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, maybe when when this works out for me, maybe I could hire you. You could save me a little bit of time. Although I like writing my own stuff. Are you gonna do? Is it just writing that you're interested in, or do you think that you'd be interested in stuff like video editing as well? I know it's quite a different field, but they could go together. I guess at that point you might as well just do it for yourself, unless you don't want to be online. Some people don't. Needs to be something like this. Do you have an ad account? If they say no, please add an ad account. Yeah. Please add an ad account to your Meta Business portfolio. Once complete, carry out the instructions below. Once complete, carry out the instructions below. Yeah, I'd love to work for you. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. You know, unfortunately, I don't want to ask anything of you now because I literally just don't have the money to pay you. Like I said, I'm down to like my last 5 grand, and if I don't make sales out of this, I am cooked. So maybe someday. That'd be cool. Once complete, carry out the instructions below. Carry out the instructions below. Then please, no, needs to be heading 3. Please provide your ad account ID. Click here to view our guide on how to where to find your ID. Facebook, how to find your ad account ID. Hope it has a guide. As manager, your ad account name and ID is shown. Now let's do this. Your book ad account ID. Facebook ID. I think this is the last thing I need to do in this form. I need to add another conditional logic block. Logic, if do you have an ad account is yes. Short answer, Facebook ad account ID. If it's yes, then okay, you're gonna show all of it. You and you're gonna show blocks 7. Just this, this, and then you guys don't need to exist. And then hide you. Okay, I think I'm finally finished with this. I thought of video editing too, but I just want to do the whole... I just want to do the whole agency thing first. What's the best way to get clients apart from the one you mentioned earlier? Like, are there any others you know so I could check on them? I mean, there's a lot of ways. There's a software called Apollo, which is a lead scraping tool. Although the thing is, with using tools that are specifically designed for it, there's a lot more competition because, as you could imagine, everybody has access to them. So they'd be getting more emails. There's also a program called hunter.io. Same kind of thing as Apollo. Any mail finder is probably your best bet. If you set up an automation to like I said, you should check out one of the previous streams where we do a Google Maps scraper that's completely free. And if you have some money, you could do it with the LinkedIn Sales Navigator instead. We did that in a different stream. I think that one was called like Getting Clients or something. I can't remember, but it's one of them. We built one which was with Google Maps, which is free, and then one with LinkedIn Sales Navigator, which is a little bit more expensive, but still works. And even though it is free, if you go the paid route, like with there's this program we use in it called Instantly, which you do need to pay like $100 for or something a month. But it's a really good email campaign software, which has automations that you can link to it, which just speeds up your progress way more. But if that's not something you're interested in, then you can just send the emails out of your own account for free. That doesn't cost you anything then. Yeah, I will. I'll review the thing. So yeah, those are probably your best bets. You could try to ask your friends, ask your family if they know anybody, like your parents, your cousins, your friends. Ask everybody if they know anybody. Instead of asking them themselves, like the way you asked me, you should ask them like that. Like, do you know anybody who does this? You can even reach out to people that you haven't talked to in a long time, and you can just strike up a conversation with them. Try to guide the conversation towards something related to what you're doing. So, like, imagine just a normal flow of conversation. Hey, how's the weather? How have you been? I haven't talked to you in a while. How's the kids? What do you do for work? Then when they ask you, you're like, oh, well, I do this. Actually, you know what? While we're on the subject, do you know anybody that might be interested in this thing that I'm doing? You can ask people that way. You're more likely to get customers that way than from cold outreach, which is what I'm suggesting. So you can start with that. Besides that, yeah, just lead scraping is good. Running advertisements is good, like Facebook ads, like what I'm doing. Or Google ads. Google ads are good too. Hey, Emma. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? Hey, all good. How's your day? Let's preview this and see if it works. Then I'm gonna have to set it up in Airtable. Might not do that today. It's been a bit late. Okay, do you have a Meta business portfolio? Do you have a Facebook business page? Do you have an Instagram account? Do you have an ad account? Those are the things that we need, right? Yeah. That's something I should probably just remember. Yes, I do stream daily. If you have designs to offer, I'm sure they're lovely, but so you don't waste your time, I'll tell you I'm not interested. Integrate a Facebook page. Yes, yes. So this is just something I should probably remember. You set up a new business manager and click settings. There's a setup guide. Yeah, I guess I could link to that too. so we could talk. What do you mean, AB? Am I missing some context here? Okay. Yes, I do. Please provide access. Perfect. No, I don't. Please set it up, then provide access. Perfect. Yes. Good. No. Please add a Facebook business page. Click here, view a guide on how to create one. Link to your Facebook business page. This, when they click yes, it should show up. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay. Need some conditional logic here. When do you have a business portfolio is yes, then show blocks, link to your Facebook business page. Same here. Logic. Do you have an Instagram account? Is yes. Then show blocks. Link to your Instagram account. Okay, now it should work. Let's see. Okay. Yes. No. Okay. Yes. Link to your Facebook business page. Okay. Good. No. Please add a Facebook page. Link to your business page. Good. You have an Instagram account. Yes. Link to your business Instagram account. No. Click here to view a guide. If you don't have an Instagram account at all, please create one, then add it to your Meta Business portfolio. That's fine, I guess. And that shows up too. Yes, please provide your Facebook ad account ID. Here, view a guide on how to provide your ID. And no. Please add an account. Ad account. Please provide your Facebook ad account ID. Yeah, that looks okay. I just need to find out if all these links are working right. So, please provide access to your Meta Business portfolio. That's fine. You guide on your business portfolio. Create a business portfolio. Good. Access. That should be my guide. Yes. Good. No guide on how to create a Facebook page. Add a page. Yes. You have an Instagram account. No guide. I'd add an Instagram account. That's fine. Yes. I have to find your Facebook ad account ID number. Let's add an ad account. And how to provide Facebook account ID number. Nice. Works. It all works. Beautiful. All of the guides are there. Oh, cool. All right, that's that. We have set that up. Now I need to go into my Airtable and find out what new fields I need to add. So here is Airtable. So you get rid of some of the monotony of seeing the same shit over and over. Because goddamn, I've been doing that for ages. Way longer than I expected. So now add access. Just like that. Is that in the right spot? Yes. All right. So guarantee, main reason, number one reason clients buy, how many clients, booking ID, link to brand assets. Would you like to be at the forefront of your ads? Okay, it's right after that. Do you have a meta business portfolio? This is going to be such a pain. I won't need that anymore. Okay. All right. So, oh, that's not how that works. What's it called? Single line text. Business portfolio ID. The client's business portfolio ID. Single line text. Business portfolio name. Maybe I should add that in. Business portfolio. Portfolio name. The name from the client's business portfolio account. Single line text. Business portfolio email. The email. I guess I don't really need to collect if they say yes or no. You have a meta business account. Don't really need to know that. I just need to have their account stuff to make sure that they did it. Single line text, business. Hold on, I already have that, right? Link to Facebook, link to Instagram account. It's Facebook page, if link to their business Facebook page. Link to their business Instagram account. Angle. Facebook add account ID, clients, Facebook account ID. That's it. So, and this goes to the back. And you go to the back. Okay. So we have the business portfolio ID, business portfolio name, business portfolio email, link to their Facebook business page, link to their Instagram page, Facebook ad account ID, and then anything else. Final instructions. Okay. So that's that. Publish this. Okay. So that's published. Now what I need to do is open up make.com. Let's do that. Almost there. Almost there. We would have done a nice, important thing today. Scenarios, tally form. Here's this. So here's our tally form. Then, well, let me see that real quick. Yeah, that's still fine. Okay, now Airtable, refresh. Okay. Business portfolio ID. I'm gonna have to submit form, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna submit a form real quick. Where's the link? There it is. There's that. Next. Name, blah, blah, at pp.com. Some random number, business name, url.com. Amazing details. What do you want us to promote? Huge wieners. Describe your offer. Give everybody. You know what? I already did that last time. What do we do? Not like it matters, but what do? We do butt slapping. Massages. Massage. The epic butt slapping massage. We slap butts to relax people. Ultimate relaxation. Core promise. Enlightenment. How do you spell that? Who's your ideal client? People with butts. Preferably big ones. Price of your offer. $4.98. Is there a deadline? No. I don't have time for this. Ooh. There we go. Calendar.com. Yeah. These are all optional, I think. No, okay, yes. Numbers, name, email. I should actually make it into an email form. 1 sec. Your name, email. Email. I said email. There you go. Portfolio ID, name, email. That's link. Okay. At something.com. Yes. Yeah, .com. No. .com. Count. Numbers. No. Submit. Run. Use existing data. Okay. And now that's going to be messed up, which makes sense. And now we got to fix it. What? Refresh. This portfolio ID. Portfolio business name. Email. Facebook ad account ID. I should change this. Link to Facebook page. Link to Instagram page. Account ID. That's it. Save. And you are fine. Nice. So run this. Use existing data. Went through. Perfect. Beautiful. Save. Back. Save. Remove. Don't need that anymore. Form submitted. This has been created. Everything is there. Beautiful. Delete submission. Clients. Delete submission. Now project timeline. Nice. Delete. And then milestones. Beautiful. Everything worked perfectly. Nice. Nice. Yeah, good shit. So everything works great. Form is complete. And I guess I won't get to script writing today. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. It's a long one today. Didn't get as much done as I thought. I didn't really have much to do anyway, so I'm kind of glad that that took so long. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye.